Dealers can't keep these 5 SUVs in stock. Here's why. Walk into any Toyota or Honda dealership right now and ask about compact SUVs. Know what they'll say? Completely sold out. And if you're a senior driver, if you need something you can actually step into without your knee giving out, see clearly in every direction, and trust to start every single morning without drama, then you need to know why those specific vehicles keep disappearing first. There's a reason they're flying off the lots. These 5 SUVs are that reason. Let's start with number 5. If straight, no-nonsense advice about the right car for your life is what you've been looking for, hit subscribe because we do this every single week. Starting at number 5 is the one that gets passed over in almost every comparison article because it doesn't have flashy specs and it isn't winning any races. But for senior drivers specifically, it might be the most thoughtfully designed compact SUV sold in America today. The 2025 to 2026 Subaru Forester starts at $29,995. Every single trim level, even the base model, comes with all-wheel drive completely built in. No upgrade, no special package, no extra charge, you just get it. That alone separates it from almost every rival on this list. Now I want to talk about visibility, because nobody in these comparisons talks about it enough. The Forester has the lowest belt line of any compact SUV on sale right now. Taller windows, thinner roof pillars. When you're sitting in that driver's seat, you can actually see the world around you, parking lots, pedestrians, the car drifting up fast on your left. Think about the last time you were backing out of a grocery store parking spot and had zero idea what was behind you. In the Forester, that anxiety is just gone. Getting in and out is equally straightforward. The step-in height is the lowest in its class. You are not climbing up into it, and you are not folding yourself down into it either. You sit down, you get up. That is genuinely it. Subaru's EyeSight safety system comes standard on every trim. Adaptive cruise, automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, lane centering, and emergency stop assist, which slows the car and alerts other drivers if you ever become unresponsive at the wheel. The honest weakness? The base screen is only 7 inches, noticeably smaller than rivals, and the engine is a modest 180 horsepower. But speed was never the Forester's pitch. Confidence and clarity were. Number 4 walked away with the highest overall score of any compact hybrid SUV in America this year. US News gave the 2026 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid a 9.4 out of 10. It earned the Ply.ahs Top Safety Pick Plus, the highest rating the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety Awards, and a 5-star overall NHTSA crash rating. That is not one top honor. That is every top honor at the same time. Starting at $32,200, 38 miles per gallon combined. All-wheel drive standard on every trim. A few years ago, Hyundai made a decision that senior drivers quietly appreciated. They brought back real physical buttons, real climate knobs, real audio controls. Not everything buried in a touchscreen. They had gotten feedback that touch-sensitive controls required too much attention away from the road, so they fixed it. That kind of response to what drivers actually need does not happen often enough from manufacturers. The safety technology goes further than most people realize. Smart Cruise Control 2.0 monitors whether you are alert at the wheel. If it detects you are not responding, it brings the car to a complete stop, turns on the hazard lights, and applies the parking brake on its own. There is also a forward attention warning system that uses an infrared camera to monitor your eye movement. For anyone driving long stretches alone, that level of active monitoring means something real. One honest note, some 2025 to 2026 Tucson owners have reported a software glitch with the instrument display. Hyundai is correcting it with a free over-the-air update or a dealer visit. You deserve to know it exists before you walk into a showroom. Number 3 surprised a lot of people in the automotive press last year, including me. The 2026 Kia Sportage Hybrid recorded a 12.9% sales increase over the year before. Nearly 183,000 units sold. Dealers were reporting hybrid trims selling the same day they arrived on the lot. And when you look at what this vehicle actually offers, the demand stops being a surprise. Starting at $31,735, 41 miles per gallon in the city, 44 on the highway. The biggest cargo area on this entire list, 39.5 cubic feet behind the rear seats. Plenty of room for grandkids, golf bags, or a genuine Costco haul. Here's something most reviews skip right past. The Sportage Hybrid uses a traditional 6-speed automatic transmission instead of the continuously variable transmission that most rivals rely on. What that means in real life is no rubbery droning sensation when you press the accelerator. It shifts like a normal familiar car. Smooth, quiet, and predictable. I spoke recently with a couple in their mid-70s who had narrowed their search down to the Sportage and the CR-V, thoughtful buyers who had done their homework. When I asked what pushed them to sign for the Sportage, the husband didn't hesitate. He said 10 years. We're not worried about it for 10 years. That was the warranty talking. Kia covers this vehicle with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. The hybrid battery is covered for the same period. 5 years of roadside assistance on top of that. No other mainstream compact SUV in America comes close to that coverage. For someone on a fixed income who cannot absorb a surprise repair bill, that warranty is not a nice bonus. It is the entire reason to sign the papers. There is also a plug-in hybrid version from $40,490 with 33 miles of pure electric range, enough for most daily errands on zero gasoline. This is the one senior drivers mention most consistently, and it earned that reputation one deliberate decision at a time. The 2025 to 2026 Honda CR-V Hybrid starts at $38,580. 5-star NHTSA safety rating. IHS top safety pick. 40 miles per gallon in the city. 37 combined. But none of those numbers are actually why people are bypassing other dealerships to get to a Honda lot. Honda made one very deliberate choice that almost every other automaker quietly abandoned. They kept physical knobs. A dedicated volume knob, a dedicated temperature knob, right on the dashboard, exactly where your hand has gone for decades. You do not navigate a menu. You do not hunt for an icon on a glass panel. You reach over, turn the knob, and something changes. That is it. I have talked with senior drivers who name that single feature as their deciding factor over the RAV4, over the Tucson. When you have been driving for 50 years, you should not have to relearn basic controls just to lower the air conditioning. The cabin is the quietest on this list. Noticeably quieter than any of the other four at highway speeds. On a longer drive, that reduction in noise and fatigue is something you feel in your neck and shoulders by the time you arrive home. Honda Sensing, their driver assistance package, also includes traffic sign recognition, which reads speed limit signs along the road and puts the current limit right on your instrument cluster. The car reads the signs for you. Warranty is 3 years basic, 5 years powertrain, and 8 years on the hybrid battery and electric drive components. The honest trade-off is price. $38,500 to start is the second highest entry point on this list. But for most senior buyers who sit behind the wheel of one, that price conversation ends fairly quickly. And here we are, number 1. Walk into any Toyota dealership right now and ask about the 2026 RAV4 Hybrid. If they have one on the lot, consider yourself lucky. Most dealers have wait lists. Some buyers are putting deposits down months before the car even arrives. The 2026 RAV4 is a full redesign, and Toyota did something the industry did not see coming. They dropped the gas-only RAV4 entirely. Every 2026 RAV4 is now a hybrid or plug-in hybrid, no exceptions. The base hybrid starts at $31,900, around $33,350 with destination fees. Fuel economy runs between 43 and 48 miles per gallon depending on the trim. The plug-in hybrid delivers 52 miles of pure electric range. A retired teacher I spoke with recently put it better than I ever could. She had been driving Toyotas for 28 years. I asked her why she was putting her name on yet another RAV4 waitlist instead of just buying one of the others sitting right there on the lot. She said, "Because I have never once been stranded, not in 28 years. That is the RAV4 in a single sentence. 30 years of real-world performance built that name." When a 75-year-old buyer is comparing 5 equally capable SUVs and one of them is a Toyota, that badge means something specific. It means the car starts in January. It means you drive it, you service it, and it takes care of you back. That kind of trust is not manufactured with a marketing campaign. It is earned over decades, one driver at a time. Toyota Safety Sense 4.0 is standard on every trim, and this generation adds something called Safe Exit Assist. It detects approaching traffic and prevents your door from fully opening if a vehicle is coming. That feature was not designed for a racetrack. It was designed for a crowded parking lot outside a grocery store. The seat height is set at exactly the right level, comfortable to sit into, easy to stand back up from. Physical climate and volume controls are retained in the redesign. That is the 2026 RAV4 Hybrid, and that is why nobody can find one. So there they are, 5 compact SUVs that dealers across the USA and Canada genuinely cannot keep on the lot. To Subaru Forester, for visibility and ease of access like nothing else in its class. The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid, for sweeping every major safety award and technology that actively watches out for you. The Kia Sportage Hybrid, for the best warranty in the business and a cabin that is genuinely practical. The Honda CR-V Hybrid, for physical controls that work the way controls are supposed to work and a ride that does not wear you out. And the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, the most trusted compact SUV in America, and right now the hardest one to find. I told you the Forester's base screen is small. I flagged the Tucson software issue. Those are real trade-offs, and you deserve the honest version, not a sales pitch. What all 5 of these share is something most vehicles miss entirely. They understand that driving is not just about going fast. It is about staying independent, staying confident on the road, getting home safely every single time. These 5 SUVs get that, and so do the people clearing dealer lots to get them. If this helped, share it with someone in the market right now. I'll see you in the next one. Drive safe.